prior before those years when I was back home, the fashion world back home was more of the church outfit that we used to wear. I came from a country named Haiti. So Haiti is part of a Caribbean country not too far from the US, not too far from Jamaica, and then close to Dominican Republic. What I do right now with fashion is kind of like use the same background, the church background or the church outfit that I would wear back then, and then sort of mix it with like the streetwear sneakers. For example, I can put like a triple S sneakers with some slacks. So you kind of blend it in. So that kind of take me back again to how I grew up and then what's trending right now. It's a mix of pretty much both culture. Wherever you from, part of the world, we sort of right now have the same look in a way. So what I mean by that is like you could from probably in Japan and then you dress the same way as I am. You have a pair of Yeezys and I have a pair of Yeezys. So that's kind of comes from like the hip hop world. You know how heavy the hip hop world is, just the fashion world. Because another thing is we watch what other people are wearing, and then it's all that comes from hip hop. The trend is never stops, you know, but the trend starts with one groups and then it continues basically. Especially in Tokyo, it's like to me it's like the capital of fashion. A lot of people don't believe that. I believe that. I think Tokyo is actually the capital of like dressing because they make you see things, fashion differently, in a way like. You probably don't even see on TV, you know? All that New York stuff that you see is kind of like sometimes not real.
出身は東京の町田です。町田は、ちょっと治安の悪い居酒屋とかそういうキャバクラとか変なところがいっぱいあって、でも古着屋とかもいっぱいあるみたいな、そういう面白い町です。で、生まれは福岡の八幡です。町田っていう町はすごいいろんな人がいて、結構ヤンキー文化とかもあって、キャバクラとか飲み屋とかライブハウスとかそういう結構アンダーグラウンドなところもいっぱいあって面白い街です。日本の今のメジャートレンドはストリートファッションとやっぱまだオーバーサイジングで、今やっぱ少し流行ってるのはタイダイとかそういうちょっと差し色で色を入れるっていうのが日本のトレンドだと思います。中学生の時初めて洋服を買ったのが、ヴィンテージストアっていうか、古着屋みたいなところで洋服を買ったんですけど、その時はもう全くヴィンテージとかも分からず、とにかく中学生でかっこいい服が欲しくて、でも何を買っていいか分からないけど、なんかそういう古着とかを買って安いし、いろんな日本にいた時も結構いろんな人にやっと知り合って、そういうストリートからといいますか、いろんな人にいろいろ教えてもらってファッションを学んできて、ニューヨークに来る前はもっと結構綺麗な格好とかをしてたんですけど、ニューヨークに来てまた違ったもっとデザイン性のっていうかデザイナーの人たちとかと知り合って、もうみんなすごいおしゃれな格好をしていて、日本だったらちょっと恥ずかしいなと思うような格好もこっちだったらすごい全然普通にみんないろんな格好をしていて、そういうのからいろいろ学んで自分のスタイルもどんどん変わっていきました。で、ヴィンテージ、今までヴィンテージっ っていうヴィンテージは全然興味がないというか、興味あったんですけどあんまり着てこずに新品ばっかりだったんですけど、こっちに来てからすごいヴィンテージに魅力を感じて、特に80年代90年代7890年代のアメリカものとかがすごい好きで、まだ全然詳しくはなくて勉強中なんですけど、そういうヴィンテージを取り入れたスタイルがすごい好きになってきました。
I was born in LA and then I moved to China, Shenzhen, China. And then later on I moved to Phoenix, Arizona. And then now I'm here in New York. Just growing up in a Chinese household, it's like both of my parents are like, my dad is from like the southern part of China and my mom's like from the northern part of China. So like there's like quite a difference in the northern and versus southern cultures. And then just like seeing they have like cultural clashes between them, which is very interesting for me. Shenzhen, China is like very modern international city, so it's like things are very like new, and it's a relatively young city. Maybe like it's because the environment that I was in, where there are like a lot of new buildings and glass buildings, makes me really like the modern feeling and also like maybe like futuristic stuff. And then I like to use like very shiny materials and metallic materials, like shiny ones like silk satin and metallic ones like glitter or something like that. And then so I see that might be an influence. This is a blazer that I made, and it's just like this silk acetate material, and it's like very shiny, as I said in the previously. It's like this very shiny silky material, and I choose the two colors. This is like a babyish blue, and this is like more like an elephant gray. It has like a little like purple undertone to it, and I think it's like a cool combination of it, kind of like has some color contrast. My mind has changed a little bit because I feel like in the past, like I feel like I was pressured to do this, to have those cultural elements in my design, which I wasn't really aware of when I'm making my designs. I've seen other people doing cool stuff that's like out of their own like cultural background. I see that it's not really pushing that idea into your design, and I like to make people feel special. I like myself feeling special. In like fashion industry or in any industry, there needs to be like diversity and like diverse cultural background. People coming from like different backgrounds and have different, you know, religions or different beliefs and stuff, like different values and stuff. So like they see things differently. So that's why you can see there are so many different types of design that's inspired by so many different things. I think having your own cultural background is definitely an advantage. Then it's like you get more information than other people who have a different backgrounds or like who don't know about this culture. Then it's like you know more than they do, and then that's why you can bring awareness to this, and that's why you can show it to other people about your cultural background. I definitely think it's an advantage. Streetwear fashion, I think that's a trend of what's going on right now, because they're trying to, what they used to be, they used to be like this high fashion couture houses, which not that many people can afford that. And especially with the dressing style that they have, it's not really for something that you can wear on the streets, not something that you can wear so often. It's something that you wear on special occasions, which I think that's like with a financial need that the company wants to meet. So right now they're all making like daily stuff like streetwear, hoodies, sweaters, and like the Balenciaga sneakers. I mean, like I like them, but I also think the way that the reason why they do it is obviously just like having more people to buy it. It's more affordable than their couture lines. And I think it works well with some of the more elevated looks. Like I'm actually a fan, like if I'm wearing that blazy sequin blazer, I would totally pair it up with like a pair of sneakers. Anything in fashion that has a very strong characteristic will stick to that time period. I mean, like if chunky sneakers, it's very trendy now. Dr. Martens, very trendy now. But after like a few years, you'll be like, wow, that's such a 2018, 2019, 2020 thing. After 5 years, you'd be like, wow, that's such a generational thing. That's why it would stick to that time period. So I feel like, especially in like New York or something, like you can definitely dress up and nobody's gonna look at you in a weird way.
日本人のデザイナーですごい影響を与えてるなって今でもすごい活躍してすごいなっていうリスペクトです。
So I guess like in a way we sort of are inspired by, I guess, different people's culture, and then I grab that, I run with it. Could you imagine right now young people wearing slacks with like Jordans? You couldn't see that 10 years ago. There was never such thing like that 10 years ago.